Hello students, this is Murari Daman. I am here to discuss about NEET Zoology. In NEET Zoology part, today I am going to discuss about the wall of the heart. So especially in human heart, the wall of the heart has three layers such as first one, epicardium, second one, myocardium, third one, endocardium. There are three layers present inside the wall of the heart such as epicardium, myocardium, endocardium. When you observe the inside to outside, see here, this is endocardium. Endocardium is made up of simple squamous epithelium. Endocardium is made up of, this is endocardium. Above the endocardium, we can observe myocardium. And myocardium is made up of cardiac muscles. Myocardium is made up of cardiac muscles. So these cardiac muscles they are the involuntary muscles as well as they are the striated muscles. These involuntary and striated cardiac muscles, as you know already, sinoatrial nodal tissue, atrioventricular nodal tissue. But this sinoatrial nodal tissue, atrioventricular nodal tissue, they are the part of the cardiac muscles. So that's why, because of having the nodal tissues, these cardiac muscles, they can generate their own impulses. So this is the most important layer, that is called, what is this? Myocardium. Myocardium is the most important layer because it is useful for the pumping the blood by the heart into various body parts, because it can generate its own impulses without depending upon the nervous system as well as endocrine system sometimes. So it can generate its own impulses. That's why it's most important layer. This is called myocardium. This is myocardium. Second layer is called myocardium. And above the myocardium, there is another layer is present, that is epicardium. Within the epicardium, there are two layers are present. Within the epicardium, again there are two layers are present, such as, one is, this is serous layer. That means serous epicardium, serous layer, and second one, fibrous epicardium. Serous epicardium, or fibrous epicardium. So the outermost layer is called epicardium. Within the epicardium, again two layers are present. The inner layer is called serous epicardium and outer layer is called fibrous epicardium. And within the serous epicardium, again there are two layers are present. Within the serous epicardium, again two layers are present. What I am marking here, this is myocardium is divided into two layers. Up to here, this is serous epicardium. This is the fibrous epicardium. Serous epicardium, fibrous epicardium. So in the epicardium, two layers are present. One is serous epicardium, second one is fibrous epicardium. Within the serous epicardium, again two layers are present. I am indicating here with AB, A layer, B layer. So within the serous epicardium, there are two layers are present. The first one is the layer, the sublayer of the serous epicardium, which is attached to the myocardium, that is known as visceral pericardium. Visceral pericardial layer. This is visceral pericardial layer. And the layer of the sublayer of the epicardium, which is attached to the fibrous epicardium, that is known as parietal pericardium. Parietal pericardium. Parietal pericardium. So these are the two sublayers present inside the serous epicardium. So between the two sublayers of the serous epicardium, the space is present. That space is called pericardial space. That space is called pericardial space. Pericardial space. This pericardial space filled with the fluid, that is called pericardial fluid. Pericardial fluid. Pericardial fluid. So both visceral pericardial layer and parietal pericardial layer, both are made up of simple squamous epithelium. Simple squamous epithelium. Between the visceral pericardial layer and parietal pericardial layer, there is a space is present. That space is filled with the fluid, that is called pericardial fluid. The pericardial fluid, it acts like a lubricant, and it gives the protection to the heart from the physical and mechanical shocks. And this serous pericardial layer, serous epicardium, and this visceral pericardial layer and parietal pericardial layer, along with fibrous epicardium, together called pericardium. Together called pericardium. That means epicardium is nothing but pericardium. So the pericardial layer, along with pericardial fluid, they give the protection to the heart from the physical and mechanical shocks. From the physical and mechanical shocks. And finally, I am going to recall the subject once again. See, the wall of the heart. The wall of the heart, it consists of three layers. Epicardium, myocardium, endocardium. And endocardium, this is the innermost layer, which is made up of simple squamous epithelium. And above the endocardium, another layer is present. There is a thick layer is present, that is called myocardium. And myocardium, it is made up of cardiac muscles. Myocardium is made up of cardiac muscles. These cardiac muscles are involuntary muscles. They are the striated muscles. This is the most important layer because it consists of cardiac muscles. These cardiac muscles, they can generate their own impulses. These own impulses, they are useful for pumping the blood, or they are useful for the contraction and relaxation of the heart chambers, that helps to pumping the blood into body parts. And above the myocardium, that means uppermost layer is present. The uppermost layer is called epicardium. And within the epicardium, again epicardium has two layers. The first layer is called serous epicardium and second layer is called fibrous epicardium. Fibrous, you can let it fibrous epicardium and go to the serous epicardium. And within the serous epicardium, again two sublayers are present. And the sublayer of the serous epicardium, which is attached to the myocardium, that is indicated by A here, but you should not take A. That is called visceral pericardial layer. Visceral pericardial layer. And the sublayer of the epicardium, which is attached to the fibrous epicardium, that is known as this layer. That is known as parietal pericardium. And between the two sublayers of the serous epicardium, there is a space is present that is called pericardial space, and within the pericardial space that is filled with some kind of fluid that is called pericardial fluid. This pericardial fluid, it acts like a lubricant. And it gives the protection to the heart from the physical and mechanical shock. This pericardial fluid, it acts like a lubricant, and it gives the choice to a minor movements done by the heart also. And so this is the serous epicardium. Above the serous epicardium, these two sublayers of the serous epicardium and fibrous epicardium, all are together called pericardium. Pericardium along with pericardial fluid, both are give the protection to the heart from the mechanical shocks and physical shocks. So this is the structure of the wall of the human heart. And later class we will discuss about the internal structure of the human heart.